Hello guys, and welcome to the next mini project, which is the Marketing Campaign Analysis project. In this session, we will analyse and visualise marketing campaign performance metrics using Copilot in Excel. You will work with a dataset containing key performance indicators such as click-through rate, CTR, return on investment, and conversion rate. The goal is to build a dashboard that provides actionable insight into campaign effectiveness. Campaign performance metrics matter because marketing campaigns generate large volumes of data, and metrics like CTR, ROI, and conversion rate help marketers understand which campaigns are effective, optimize budget allocation, and improve future strategies. Visualizing these metrics in Excel allows stakeholders to quickly grasp performance trends and make informed decisions. Here, the dataset is already loaded and formatted as a table, and in this sheet, it contains data for 5 campaigns, including impressions, clicks, CTR, and ROI. The next step is to generate key performance indicators using Copilot for the calculations. Now let's look at the dashboard to understand how it is expected to appear. In the dashboard, a table has already been created for key performance indicators, such as total impressions, total clicks, average CTR, total conversions, average conversion rate, total cost, and average ROI. For the charts, there is the CTR by campaign chart, the ROI by campaign chart, and the ROI by campaign is here, although this is a mistake and needs to be changed to a different option. That will be handled later when moving to the chart section. The first step is to generate the KPIs, so in the Copilot prompt already prepared, the prompt will be added. Here is the prompt. Calculate total impressions, total clicks, average CTR, total conversion, average conversion rate, total cost, and average ROI from the campaign datasheet and display them in the dashboard sheet. This prompt is actually large, so at this point it will be checked to see if Copilot can process it. It is not able to complete it, and this is already testing the limits of Copilot. It will be examined to determine if it is possible or not, and a way around it will be found as usual. So here is Copilot. It generated it, and the table produced shows 0, 0, 0, and 0, and it acknowledges it here, saying impression, total clicks, and related items, and it states that, but the values are all 0. Definitely it is clear that a mistake might have occurred, so it states that the data in the campaign datasheet must be checked. Let's check it, and there is nothing. There is actually nothing wrong with it, so the sheet will be placed back, and a request will be made to generate formulas. Formulas for total impressions, attach it, and OK. From here, send the prompt and let's see the output. It appears there might be a mistake in the prompt, so the process will be restarted because it was not able to complete the task. The same approach will be followed to generate formulas. Generate formulas from the campaign datasheet, and let's see how it performs this time. This time, it is able to complete the task. Reviewing the results, here are some formats to reveal and insert in row 52, which add up the total number of impressions, clicks, conversions, and overall cost. The formulas are provided along with the totals, and summaries are also generated. Add them and verify the results. Here they are. Check here for the average, here for the sum, here for the average, here for the sum, here for the average, and here for the sum. Here the sum and total are available. Now each formula will be copied and inserted into the dashboard. While copying, it is important to ensure that the formulas always reference the campaign datasheet. Copy the formulas and paste them into the dashboard. The video will be paused to complete this process. Once finished, return to the dashboard and everything is visible, aligned with the data in the campaign datasheet. A small change occurred. Instead of some impressions, it shows Table 8 impressions because Excel recognizes it as Table 8. the totals display the sum, and the averages correspond to the average in Table 8. That completes this step, and all KPIs are now displayed well shown and well referenced. With this completed, the row can be deleted as it is no longer needed. That concludes this part, and the next step is to focus on the charts. The first chart to create is a bar chart for CTR by campaign. Create a bar chart showing CTR by campaign name and place it in the dashboard sheet. Add the prompt for this task, and it can be seen that Copilot is actually able to generate it. There is an issue where it cannot place the chart directly by campaign into the dashboard. If the dashboard is checked, nothing appears, even when trying to add it here. Adding it creates a new sheet rather than placing it in the dashboard. To resolve this, the table will be copied, cut, and pasted into the dashboard. The video will be paused to complete this step. Afterward, the CTR by campaign chart is visible in the dashboard. Without delay, the next step is to visualize ROI by campaign by creating a column chart showing ROI. Create a column chart showing ROI by campaign name and format the y-axis as a percentage. Let's proceed with this. Copilot indicates that it cannot apply formatting, such as percentage formatting, as this is not currently supported, but it is able to generate the column chart. The chart displays ROI by campaign name, and it can be added to a new sheet. At least it provides a visual, even if the percentage formatting is not applied as expected. The percentage axis is now acceptable, so the chart can be added to the dashboard. Here it is, showing ROI by campaign, which is a good result. Move on to the next step. The conversion rate by campaign will be constructed. Copilot will be used for this task with the following prompt. Create a line chart showing conversion rate by campaign name and add data markers. The line chart was successfully created. However, data markers are not configurable in this context and are not supported. Despite this limitation, the line chart displaying conversion rate by campaign name is available, as shown in the chart above. Since Copilot cannot handle the markers, the chart will be added to a new sheet, following the same process as before, and then placed into the dashboard. The goal is to have a dashboard that provides a clear view of performance. From the dashboard, it is visible that Campaign 35 has a strong conversion rate compared to other campaigns, which are fairly average. Peaks can also be noticed for Campaign 37 and Campaign 40, indicating higher performance. This information can support more informed decision-making. Examining return on investment, most campaigns show positive results, but Campaign 33 displays a low ROI. Similarly, Campaign 40 appears negative, as does Campaign 37, and Campaign 3 also shows a negative return on investment. The ROI appears negative here, but it seems this actually refers to Campaign 30 rather than Campaign 3, indicating a possible mistake or issue. Reviewing the dashboard, the data appears misaligned. Checking Sheet 3, campaign numbers do not correspond exactly, yet the dashboard still reflects that some campaigns have negative ROI, while others are positive. Regarding total CTR, Campaign 44 performed very well. With this data, more informed decisions can be made for future campaigns by analysing the performance trends and identifying areas for improvement. By analysing the data, it is possible to understand why Campaign 37 performed well in click-through rate, or why Campaign 3 had lower results. This insight helps manage campaigns more effectively and develop stronger marketing strategies, which is the key objective. The dashboard is very important because it centralises all the data, providing a clear overview that supports decision-making. I hope this lecture was helpful, and see you in the next one. Thank you.